Coronation Street star Helen Flanagan has spoken out about her early years on the iconic ITV soap, accusing the show of sexualizing her when she was just a teenager. The actress, now 35, is best known for playing Rosie Webster, a role she first took on back in 2000 and continued until 2012, before briefly returning again in 2017. Helen has reflected on storylines she filmed at the age of 16, saying she was uncomfortable being made to appear in what she now describes as overly sexualized scenes. At the time, her character Rosie was just 15 years old and became involved in a controversial grooming storyline with teacher John Stape, played by Graham Hawley. The plot later escalated dramatically, with Rosie being kidnapped and held hostage after the relationship was exposed. The character of John Stape was later revealed to be a serial killer. Speaking to the Mirror, Helen questioned whether it was morally right for her to be placed in such situations at such a young age. She said she was expected to parade around in her underwear and perform intimate scenes with a much older actor while still a teenager. Looking back now, she says she better understands concerns raised at the time by fellow cast members, including Allison King, who reportedly spoke out in the green room about how inappropriate it was to sexualize Helen while she was still so young. Helen admitted that at the time, she didn't fully grasp what those concerns meant, but says she understands them now as an adult. ITV has been contacted for comment on her remarks. Despite these criticisms, Helen has made it clear that she hasn't closed the door on Coronation Street. In fact, she's openly said she would love to return to the show if asked. Living close to the Salford-based set, she has explained that the job would be convenient as she co-parents her 3 children with her ex-fiancé, former footballer Scott Sinclair. Helen has even imagined a potential comeback storyline, suggesting Rosie Webster could return as a single mum with children of her own, possibly working behind the bar at the Rover's return in a nod to classic Corrie storylines. Away from the soap, Helen has continued to make headlines for her personal life. She recently revealed details of a past throuple involving former heavyweight boxing champion David Haye, a relationship she discusses in her upcoming book. The two initially met on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, in 2012, before reconnecting years later. She has also spoken candidly about co-parenting challenges with Scott Sinclair and her frustrations over missed family moments. Reports have suggested tensions during her relationship with David Haye as well, including claims that she wanted him to leave his then-girlfriend, something sources say never happened. As Helen continues to reflect on her past, her comments have reignited wider conversations about young actors, consent, and responsibility in long-running TV dramas, and whether the industry has truly learned from those experiences.